Hello everyone, meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you. There is a chance for some flakes in the valley. I'll have an update on that part of the forecast. But first, we get to enjoy some warmer weather, and there will be a chance of some rain. I'll tell you all about it coming up next. But first, my friends at Robert Gibb and Sons have been around for over 100 years, and they can take care of your heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical needs at the home, at the office, even commercial type work. Please give them a call and let them know Hutch sent you. Now let's take a look at your forecast as we head into the overnight hours. We'll get to that first and foremost. With clouds lingering in the area, I can't rule out a spit on your windshield. That's what this little splotchy green represents, but by and large, we're looking at quiet conditions for most of us. Now, as we go through the overnight, notice the clearing to the west that will take place as we get toward the wee hours of the morning, with most of the clouds shifting off to the east. That means the best chance at those foggy conditions should be east and to the north as we go through the overnight hours. Now, heading into daybreak, it looks like sunshine across North Dakota, lingering clouds in Minnesota, decreasing clouds across the region throughout the day. One thing you will notice is that you're going to want a little bit of this. That's right, it's the North Dakota Super Duper Hold Hairspray. I got to tell you, our weather here is going to get a little on the windier side, with a few areas out west gusting from the southwest over 30 miles per hour. Now, up north, it looks like different wind conditions up there. Your wind will be from the north and west, keeping things a bit cooler near the international border into northern Minnesota. Then as we go through the evening hours, things look to change a little bit with an increase in clouds and approach of a system as we close out our work week heading into the weekend will bring a chance of showers, but warm most of us up as we close out this work week. All right, I do have an exciting announcement to share with you once again this week. I hope you can join me tomorrow at 4:30 on hutchesweather.com or right here. Reagan Grismer will be the weather kid from Probstfield Elementary in Moorhead. I can't wait to introduce you to Reagan. Thank you so very much. Now let's take a look at your forecast numbers as we head into the upcoming forecast period tonight. Temperatures will be near 32 or freezing here in the valley and points east. That's where the cloud will linger. That's where the patchy fog will be most likely. Get out in the Devil's Lake Basin and up north into northeast North Dakota. I can't rule out patchy fog, but most areas that remain a little more clear will allow temperatures to dip down into the mid-20s in western parts of North Dakota, where you see the bright blues, to around 30 degrees. As is always the case, if you have a question or you're just signing in, let me know where you're watching from. Simon, good to have you on board. Thank you so very, very much for participating. Kathy, good to have you on board. And 42 is definitely a cool day. Thank you for your report. Now, the wind tonight will be light. The clouds will linger off to the east. That keeps temperatures there milder. Here's what you can expect for temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Remember, northwest winds out in northern Minnesota will keep temperatures a little cooler, but we're still talking a good shot at some mid-40s there. Southwest winds increasing out to the west. So the 30-mile-per-hour winds will have a better chance in places like Bismarck and maybe even Jamestown at seeing a few gusts as high as that. Look at these temperatures returning to near 50 for many, and maybe even a few mid-50s into parts of the central and western Dakotas, but the Black Hills, thanks to recent snowflakes, will remain cooler. Planning forecast. 50 degrees for your Thursday, gusty but a milder day. And again, we want to let you know that on Friday, we'll start to see some much milder temperatures working their way into the region, as we'll see a few areas with some mid-50s. The 50s do last right through the weekend. Best chance of rain will come on Saturday into Sunday, and those will be some showers that'll mainly be in our southern counties, mainly south on Saturday, and that presses east, and we could see it mix with a flake or two, but the best chance of that will be in northeastern parts of Minnesota. Thanks to veterans, beautiful weather here in Fargo, near 50 degrees. Now, an unsettled weather hiccup is on its way for Tuesday and into Wednesday. Now, all models are starting to pin down the timing for this particular wave making its way through, but it's holding off snow chances until we get into Wednesday morning. So overnight Tuesday and into Wednesday morning, there could be a few areas, not all, with a chance of flakes, and it does look like a better chance on the Minnesota side of the river. I'll keep you posted on that. Now, if you have a question, I'll take a look here and see. We do have Deborah joining in. I don't know why you don't see stars anymore, and I'm working hard with my friends over at Facebook trying to get that figured out. Thank you so very much for asking. You may be able to even ask them yourselves, but I I've been working with their team there trying to figure it out, and they don't seem to know why it's disappeared. I don't know why either, so we'll keep working. But thank you for passing the word that Hutch's Weather is right here and on hutchesweather.com. Speaking of which, got some recent photos shared in, and let's go ahead and take a look at those photos that have been uploaded today. Couple of good ones out there on hutchesweather.com. Nathan sharing this beauty of a sliver of the moon out there over Moorhead. Thanks so much, Nathan, for standing outside and taking a great photo. And Julia capturing this awesome scene from Lakes Country, the Detroit Lakes area. Just wonderful, with a little bit of fog mixing in and mingling with the treeless leaves out there, as we're definitely into the fall season out there, heading into our weekend ahead. You can upload your photos by heading over to hutchesweather.com. I would love to have you join me with a look at that. And a little bit of information about signing up for the Weather Kit. I just want to let you know that, well, I'm honored to continue to share my love of weather with area students. And if you know a student who might be interested, well, let them know. Head on over to hutchesweather.com, or you can swing in to Luther Family Ford in South Fargo. 2 easy ways to sign up to be a Hutch's Weather Kid. And we perform these in the showroom floor of Luther Family Ford. So make a plan, make a trip, make it a day. Sign up at hutchesweather.com/weatherkid. Look for the link at the bottom of the page. For now, that is a look at your weather. I'll keep you updated here. Deborah wants stars. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Oh, Sherry says it's allowing her to share stars on replays. That's good to know. I can't see it because when I look at my page, it's my page, and I never see the ability to add stars. So I'm not certain what's going on. So Paula sharing some stars from the typewriter board. And BA says 48, Southern Minnesota. What a beautiful day out there. Great day for a bike ride indeed. All right, thanks so very much for joining me. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Again, hutchesweather.com for the latest. I always appreciate you going ahead and clicking the follow button here on Facebook. The more followers I grow, the more help it is for Hutch, as well as subscribing on the YouTube channel. Speaking of which, I'm planning an update there a little bit later on the national weather, which shows there are flakes flying in the high country and elevated terrain. Details coming up, but for now, have a wonderful evening on this hump day, and we'll check in a little later with your forecast.